Where's streamer? Here's streamer. Hello, gentlemen. Zaytronic, Miyakutsu, AD, Renren. Howdy ho. Hey, thank you for the 50 months, Teaspoon. Video game? In this economy? Though rare. Rarest of commodities. But how's everyone doing? How's the old week, lads? Hello, that guy Shu, Zell, Gek. Mastodon, Zaytronic, Multi-Breath, Scout. Oh, 8088 with a tier 2 sub in the 75 months. Thank you, 80. Hey. Hello, Matt. Hello, Quawar. I gotta find out which one of these nodes has a king in it. You dropped this king. The Fable Dev Dive? I haven't seen it. But I have heard they added character creation instead of the fucking abomination from last time. Which, you know what? Yeah, it's for the best, really. Alright, we need a Lancer for this. I'm just gonna cheap out and use Percival. Doesn't really save me any cost, but whatever. Let's promising. I'm hoping, right? You never know what they might fuck up next. I'm actually, I don't know. A part of me wants to play just to see if they fuck anything up, or if they actually like stick the landing. But a part of me also is just kind of anticipating that, like, who the fuck, who knows what the fuck else they'll remove, like, from the game. Because I don't want to play Fable if it's just going to be like a milquetoast adventure, like an action game, action adventure game, as opposed to weirdly overambitious life sim, crazy shit. It's not really a life sim, but you know what I mean. So hello, Zando. Local economy manipulator. You know what? I think that's an apt description. Prince, Gil and Benny nodes.
I'm about to summon it.
God, Benny's a king. King of hell. So when do we start giving you our money? You may fire when ready. Fire at will. Oh, wait, Benyam is not a king. I was like, wait a second. King. Oh, there's a king enemy. Okay. That makes sense. The ghost is a king? I don't remember this. Gordon's saying we pull the bones out of the ground to marry that one girl a third time. Oh! Ghost Lady. Ghost Lady. I forget what game she was in. Well, probably 2 and 3. I don't remember. I remember her being in one of those 2 games. I forget what her role was, though. Aside from being like a side quest. Ah, hello, TL Smith. How goes it? You know what? I'm gonna run Vritra. Actually, is my Vritra already Bond 10? No. Let's go for it. In the first game, she's kind of a bitch, but you can marry her, and she has a kind of a sweet side. Interesting. Purple is gone? Temporarily the purple is gone. If you mean the void.
大丈夫。落ち着いて。普段通りの夏が望みじゃない。こちらせ。絢爛の上司に準備戦いですから。やだな。これがワイという魔よ。天よ。変幻の鱗に閉ざされ。
Yeah, I'll say my preference would be to play a good Fable game, but given the direction the early previews went in, I'm skeptical. Hopeful but not optimistic, perhaps. Hello, Hills. What's this? Next time she appears, some crazy scientist makes you dig up her bones to revive her to be his waifu, based on stories of her sweet side, but since she's revived with the effect of fall in love with the closest person, which can be the MC if you don't leave. Oh my god, so you can just NTR the guy. I vaguely remember that. Fucking hell. Games to do is Forza Horizon. I mean, they did make a game in Britain that one time. Rolling for Snake today? Nah, not today. I'm doing that on JP. I also need to finish the actual JP event. Or not the JP event, the JP story to unlock the event. So I'm thinking of just doing all that on Sunday. In fact, that's the reason why I opted to do this on, well, one of the reasons I opted to do this today. Instead of on Sunday. The other reason I'm doing this today is so I can not have to grind this entire event on like in a single day. Well, do the farming portion in a single day. Let me do this once. Is there a good Fable game? I am a big fan of the second one. I think 2 hits like the balance of there being a lot of stuff to do. Versus like... Well, yeah, I'd say it's the most free form of the 3. And that is very much to its benefit. There's like a lot of fuck around factor in Fable 2. That and the characters have a lot more personality to them. Like if you go back to Fable 1, right, like aside from the random townsfolk calling you Chicken Chaser, none of the characters in 1 really had a memorable personality. Not the Guildmaster, not Jack of Blades, not your mother, not your sister, not your sister's bandit husband. Like, I don't fucking remember any of the characters from 1. Like, I know who they are and I know what they do, but I don't remember, like, their personalities at all. It's very functional, that first game. Like, a good baseline for what was to come, but not, like, the greatest. Not the greatest cast of personalities. Thank you for the 50 bits, Hollow. Boss, this is an either-or situation. You can either have a long stream today and finish the JP story, or risk the time on Sunday. I'll risk the time on Sunday. I don't want to do a long stream on Friday, if it's an FGO stream. If it's a non-goal stream, I should say. Anyone looks ambitious. Hope it turns out good. Same. Now, hoping for the best, prepared for the worst. You know what I should do? Would be a fun challenge, AD. I should get it on release day and sort of be like, okay, I'm starting stream immediately. I need to decide whether I'm refunding this within 2 hours.
そうか
And I have to like make a decision.
絶に起動我が前に立ちはだかるすべて地に伏せよ
That'd be funny.
渾身発揮怒涛
わはは
Have any fans plans to stream Fable 2? I'd have to connect my Xbox, which I don't have prepared currently, but I would not be opposed to showing you guys Fable 2. Yeah, I think if I showed you guys any Xbox game or Xbox 360 game, it would be Fable 2. Or Last Odyssey, which would be a blind playthrough. Like, those two are like the top of the list. Gem or Nen? I'm gonna screen cap that. Teaspoon? That's... That's a gem. And I fucking loved Fable 2. Fable 2 had like a much more memorable cast. Like I remember who Reaver is and what he does and how much of a fucking cunt he is. I mean, I shouldn't say that word. How much of a prick he is. But he's a lovable prick. Ooh, I said a bad. Hopefully I waited long enough that YouTube doesn't notice when I upload this spot.
白兵戦行きます今のうちに準備を白兵戦行きますコツコツ
敵止めてくれよ本当
やります
Quick, change my VPN to Australia? Shit.
集えアスラよ
Aspect of Outback Man.
アスラシュレーシタ
Have I ever done a Mass Effect stream? Yes, Electronic, I have. But it's not one. It is a Mass Effect game that I felt trepidation and many mixed feelings playing. It was Andromeda. I did a session of Andromeda once. Yeah, Qualwar got it. Also, hello, Faison. Hello, IA. And weird username.
退職のアグに飲まれるうちアスラシュレーシタ
Reaver is the guy who's like the gunslinging. I don't know if he was an industrialist in 2. He was in 3. But he's essentially just like a blatantly bad guy who you have the choice of making nice with because, ooh, did I use a skill I wasn't supposed to? Fuck! Okay, hold on. I think I used the skill in the wrong place.
いたぶってみよ
I think I should have used my MC last
う
turn.
走らせるがよい阻む終わり
You got Andromeda from a Game Key Gacha? You know, I don't know if it's legal for me to stream that, but I should do a Game Key Gacha. Assuming it's not like the keys aren't all stolen.
本気
That'd be an interesting idea.
天よ天元の鱗に
Just like play it where it lies,
退職
gacha for game keys, and then roll with what I get.
アスラシュレーシタ
It was from a reputable place, okay.
グッ様見ててくれましたか
So hello, Requiem.
勝ちました
I've never played a good Mass Effect game on stream, but I can vouch for 2. It's funny, right? There was a period of time where like the sequel games, like the first sequel to a game was actually like really good. Like it was that way with Fable 2, Mass Effect 2. I feel like
ああ、わかった。
the second and third generation 3D consoles are when that like rule applied the most. Right? Of like first sequels actually being really good, better than the first game, and also better than what came after. Like it had the freshness with an increased scope. But what I'd find a lot in that period is that like the third games in series would essentially, they would be excessively restrictive attempts to, I guess, to wrap up like their predecessor games. 3 had that kind of going on, didn't it? Mass Effect 3, I should say. And like, or it just was like a devolution of the second game, which was the case for Fable 3 very badly. Actually, Fable 3, I think, has a lot of issues that reboot games have as well. Which is that they sort of lose the identity that made the original game interesting, and they become like a linear plot, like a movie game, I guess is the term I'm looking for. Fable 3 wasn't quite a movie game, it wasn't quite that bad, but it becomes that towards the end. As much as we like to shit on 3, 2 didn't do much with the actual plot that 1 set up. What was the main plot of 2? Another Reaper shows up. It comes up with his evil fucking army. You have to stop him. That's what I remember. You know what? I think that's fair. I think the broad sweep of the plot of 2 is not the most interesting. Oh, I guess Shepard fucking dies and then gets cloned, but cloned to such a precise degree that you're effectively not dead. What is this? It wasn't cloning. I just assumed it was cloning. But with like super accurate like memory restoration or memory implantation. Fantastic characters and presentation, but kind of an inconsequential story. I think that's a fair assessment. I think it's an accurate assessment of 2. Come to think of it. And I will say I did appreciate that the gameplay, the actual like combat in Mass Effect 2 felt a lot smoother than 1. I'm gonna be real with you, I don't remember much of the combat in Mass Effect 1. Aside from the part where after every fight, it would be me digging through enemy inventories trying to replace like the mods or whatever. Like trying to decide between 5 types of like polonium mods, being like, ooh, which one should I take to sell or some shit. I don't know if you could even sell them, but I would harvest them all. And I'd be like, wow, this fucking sucks. They clone so much tissue that you could argue shit with Theseus, but the game treats you as the OG. Okay. But yes, the characters, I think, are definitely where 2 like really shines. Where you have like a cast that is eclectic enough for you to sort of gravitate, for you to not feel like you have to carry someone around that's like an active annoyance or impediment, like the way you had to in 1, right? Like in 1, you were stuck with either what's his name? Kaden? Was he Kaden? The other one was Ashley. But you had like the 2 human companions, both of which were kind of annoying. Although you wouldn't have to suffer you wouldn't have to suffer one of them for too long. You could fuck Garrus, true. You could fuck anyone you want except Liara. However, there is another Asari. You can smash that will 100% kill you. Smash so hard you fucking die for real. Fuck Liara? I thought you couldn't. I thought that was only in 3. A 1 in 3. So, which is why if you choose to bang Tali in 2, Liara gets mad in 3 or something. Or am I crossing my wires here? So thank you for the 46 months, degenerate trash. Hope you're doing well. 2S DLC. Okay. In the DLC, that might explain it. Okay. I totally forgot you even could in the DLC. You bet didn't play it? Now I'm wondering. I missed something. I definitely learned that she's a shadow broker, but I think that was part of the main quest. There is one piece of DLC that I had for sure. It came with my disc. There's a little cardboard credit card that you rip the tab off and enter the code in. Then you get Anti-Piracy-kun as a teammate. They did that again in 3, right? There was like I'm trying really hard not to say Forerunner. But there was a character that you could also get in 3 that was like that. Or was he like actual proper, like a proper character that's on disc? Prothean, thank you. Day 1 DLC? Oh, okay, not much better than the fucking code. Hello, Mystic, and hello, Lavenders. Zaid. Fuck Batarians, Masani. You know what? I don't remember much about Zaid, but maybe he's based after all. And it came with Deluxe and above. I'll be rolling Omi on Sunday. Yep, I'll be rolling for the new characters on Sunday. And hello, Gundam. The Batarian DLC was Mass Effect 1, I want to say. Was it 1, the one where they try to drop the meteor? They try and do Xeon shit? That was 1, okay. I remember resolving that peacefully, but begrudgingly. Because I was like, you know what? I was big. I'd gone off a big Fallout binge. I was big into resolving situations through dialogue. You know, maybe that specific situation could have used more run and gun. Damn, it wasn't 300,001 Batarians.
BB Channel in Hawaii.
Thank you for the 50 bits, Anders. What's up, boss? New PC God, having the ability to play high fidelity games with next to no fan noise is sweet and intoxicating power. I'd imagine so. Congratulations on assembling the rig. I'm gonna hold out and hope that part prices crash before the end of the year, but you know, not counting on it. Right, maybe the U.S. government has has a cave full of RAM next to the cave full of cheese. Just sell that shit at a discount. You refused to negotiate and then he just murdered all the hostages? Well, now you have a pretext to kill them all. No hostages to get in the way. Very nice of him. I choose to punish the reporter in Mass Effect 1. I didn't. But you know what, chat? If I ever had an excuse to do a Mass Effect run on stream, Andromeda aside, I would love to do a fucking Renegade run of the games. I think it'd be very funny. I'm trying to think. What video games are there where being evil is fucking awesome and not like an active impediment to your goals? Well, ones where you could choose between being good and evil. KOTOR, it was pretty awesome. I mean, your party does kind of turn on you, which is really fucking annoying, but I suppose being evil does have many perks in KOTOR. Soul Nomad? I mean, yeah, Soul Nomad is awesome when you go evil. SMT4? Oh, shit. Okay, hold on a second. End of Breath of Fire 4? I'm guessing that's what that means. Infamous 1 and 2. It's a powerful abilities if you went evil. Doing the final boss and fight your former party, that's pretty cool. Like, when I think of, like, a shit morality system that doesn't matter, you guys remember Bioshock 1? Where you could be like, oh no, you could save the children and get less resources, or you can fucking drain them for energy, but like you get more power. Except like if you pick the good option, you actually net, I believe, almost the same amount. Because like you'll get retroactive rewards. And like there's actively like no reason to be evil because it just gives you the bad ending without like actual gameplay benefits. You net 20% more with good boy cookies? Oh, so you're actively you're actively hindering yourself in BioShock 1 by being evil. That's so like shit like that's so weak, right? I feel like more of these games that are like decide their own morality, especially the open world games that sort of have morality systems, tend to be very fucking milquetoast about them. I hear Fallout 4 has a pretty bad version of that. What, there's like a DLC where you can be evil, but like you feel brain dead doing it. I need to play that game. It's on my to-do list. Although that's one I fully expect to regret. Like that Mass Effect isn't good and evil, but Paragon and Renegade instead. Yeah, like what? Difference between lawful good and chaotic good? Or I guess chaotic neutral. Fallout 4 is such an awful system because
Senpai, this is highly illegal.
Yes, and ugh, yes. Plus, you know what I miss? When you used to mod the shit out of games. Good stuff. I'd be down. I mean, it depends on the game, right? Can't you be an evil dickhead in Fable? You can. Being an evil dickhead in Fable 1? Here's the thing about being evil in Fable. First of all, it effectively doesn't matter in 3 last, if my recollection is correct. In 2, in both 2 and 1, you kind of have, like, you could be evil, like, fucking eat baby chicks and grow horns evil, but it doesn't actually, like, have a really meaningful impact on your story experience until, like, the very end. When you can, like, in 1, you could decide to sacrifice your sister, I guess, to the sword. Or it could be your mother. I think it could be either or, depending on who dies first. No, I think it is your sister. It's always your sister. You could choose to sacrifice your sister to get the ultimate sword, but, like, you've beaten the game. There's nothing to use the sword on. It's like Demon Shaft Syndrome. And, like, in Fable 2... I don't even remember if there is an evil ending in Fable 2. I think if you just listen to the idiot talk too long, Reaver just shoots him. Your punishment for waffling in Fable 2 and not killing the bad guys, that someone else kills the bad guy. Because he was like, I'm getting bored now. Oh, ask about New Vegas' good and evil endings. Good and evil in New Vegas are kind of implicit to the extent that, like, there is like a definitively evil faction, you know, Caesar's Legion. And there's, like, an implicitly good, but, like, flawed good faction, which is the NCR. Or you could choose to, like, side with one of, like, you know, either Mr. House or, like, you go into business for yourself. In that regard, I guess you're more affecting the tactical situation than, like, going with a moral system. There is karma in New Vegas, but it really doesn't matter for a lot of things. I think it's who you do quests for that has more of an impact on your on the goings-on of the game. All I know about the karma system is that if you hit, like, max good, max evil, or perfectly neutral karma, or generally neutral karma, there's, like, a perk that resets you to neutral or something, but, like, gives you a buff in exchange. But, like, that, it effectively doesn't matter outside of that. Tucker, where'd you find that? There was a Samrim Hollow Ataraxia. Takura's scenes would be 1-to-1 with Sabers in regular Hollow Ataraxia. Oh shit. Salt, you know what that means? There needs to be a Bath H scene. Approved. But in the vid you just did for 2026 Servants, you said it wasn't for pulling... It wasn't pulling for Yui on either banner currently up. Is there one later that's better? Not... Hold on. I could double check. That's actually something I could look up. What I meant by that was that there was an incentive, or there's an incentive to not blow all your courts on Yui's banners. And that for, like, basic applications, NP1 will suffice, even though she does benefit from more. So hold on. So hello, Mathis. Still fighting through year-end escalations? Fuck me. Your heart used to be so clear and pure that it was almost too bright to look at. Oh man, I guess this Yui hasn't seen that ending, huh? All right, let's check Shosetsu's banner. Next time she has a banner is during March of next year. Okay, so she's on the Grand Servant, or the class banners / Grand Servant banners. She's on a banner with Okuni, who for most people I would imagine is a marginally better character to have than Uchigozen. It was pretty pure. You're insane. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. You got 2 Summer Musashis and 3 Ushis going for Yui? Oh my god. So what's this? Now what I dislike about games that allows you to be a murdering dickhead with no consequences, but it actually basically MC inconsistent, like in Watchdog, where one moment you could be running down civilians like it's GTA, but the next story chapter the MC will refuse to kill a bad guy. That is a problem with the open world do anything games. Especially ones where you're supposed to be like a good person. Man. All right, have a good one, AD. Thank you for stopping by. You know what? I kind of wish more games did the Soul Nomad thing. Where if you complete the game once, although Soul Nomad has an oversight for that, where if you complete the game once, you get the evil campaign where you just fucking choose to be a dickhead from minute 1 and spend like a sub story just fighting all the good guys. Well, and a bunch of the bad guys too, but you know, mostly the good guys. I think more games would be improved from having a, yeah, but what if you're like an insane dickhead mode? Soul Nomad's funny, because you can actually get, I forgot this was the requirement, but you can actually get a non-standard bad ending relatively early on into the game, but this unlocks New Game Plus effectively. Which is like unheard of. It's I want to say it's unprecedented. But yeah, you essentially, at the choice, like, where they give you a choice between being good and being, like, going along with the good guy plan or saying fuck you. Like, you pick fuck you, it actually becomes a selectable option. And then everyone just immediately jumps you. Like, all of the people that would have been your teammates just jump you straight away. It's funny as hell. No! Does he have to be in front? Oh, shit. You know what? Let me run another attacker. Let me run another attacker for this. Shame getting the super early bad end leaves you too under level to even attempt the evil route. Yeah, it's a shame. I think one of my favorite parts of being evil in Soul Nomad is that at one point you get like a sequence, right, where you try and pick a title, like evil title for yourself, and one of your options is Overlord, but like then your character will go, no, Overlord is fucking too lame to be my title. I'll be the Devour Lord. It's so fucking edgy, dude. I love it. Yes, I would like to become the Devour Lord and fight everyone and everything. I'm the Devour Lord. You will call me Ogre Recap. You end up like destroying the universe in the evil Soul Nomad ending. Yeah. So the literal gods of the world show up to fight you. Well, they don't show up to fight you. They join forces with the good guys to stop you. And if you actually if you lose, they seal you away. I think they seal you away, and you get abandoned. You're forever alone. If you win the final battle, which is kind of fucking hard, you essentially destroy the universe. You effectively destroy the world. Both worlds. It's a long story. So hello, Bakaneko. Like, it's fucking awesome. I can respect when a game lets you go full chaotic evil. And like actually has story accommodations for that behavior. I suppose I should specify that part. Isn't the fire ending for AC6 an evil ending? You're kind of like barely a character in 6. Like, even though there is a story of 6. Right, but I feel like you as the protagonist very, like... One second. don't really influence a lot of outcomes. Like, yeah, there's like very radically different results that could happen as a result of your actions. But I think in all of those, you are like, you're operating under the assumption that you're doing the right thing. Last part's big. A lot of RPGs let you do evil things, but there's fuck all to do and no reason to do it. Yeah. Stop making me use these stupid characters. Let me use my actual roster. Fucking game. You will level Eerie and you will like it, Mr. Mystic. Now it's a matter of pride. Now I'm gonna avoid leveling Eerie as long as possible. I'll treat him like the Musashi he is. Alright, here we fucking go. Infamous? I need to play Infamous 1. I don't know if I ever finished it. I definitely played it, but I don't think I ever finished it. Ooh, we can fill him up with chowder. Give the 50 bits hollow. All according to plan, Mystic. It's away. What the fuck? Where's the waxing moon? Why? Shit. Well, so much for that plan. Plan LTG. Bob, Bob, Bob. Shit. Holy shit. There it is. It's a fucking tree. Hello, CDN. Ooh, it's looking bad, boys. Mission 9.
Saber は奥だ。新たな仕事か。やってみよう。新たな仕事か。やってみよう。拾っておけ。そう悪くはない。新たな仕事か。
Hey, 68 missions. Oh no, I missed it. I missed the magic number. Shit. Eternal shame.
お前か。さて、交換する品はどうだったか。
I need to kill 3 neutral servants. Ushi went and stole Doman's work beat for beat, line by line. Shit, what a hack. I can't believe she stole Doman's already bad plan. Yes, thank you for the 50 bits. You know what I feel like more games should have? If I ever make a video game, if I ever have fuck off levels of money to waste, I would love to make a video game where there is a fully fleshed out evil route, but not one you have to discreetly select. I want it to be an evil route that you can pick from at any fucking point in the game after like the prologue, I guess. And so there's like the main story will assume that you're willing to play along with the premise that you're going to save the world as you know it. But there's always like a go postal option. where the second you think I had enough of this shit, you can just pull the trigger
はあざまあみろ
and just initiate like an evil campaign. Like where if you want to like, if you feel you've reached the point where you think your character, the player character rather, could no longer tolerate the state of the world. Like you have that option. Shadowrun games are kind of like that. I should play some. You're talking of like talking about the top-down strategy games, right? Like the isometric, old Fallout-esque looking ones. Sorry, I'm comparing everything to Fallout, but that's my basis for comparison for playing that type of game. Cyberpunk Baldur's Gate? Okay. I think the first step to making that kind of game work, like, you know, this sort of like game where you can radically just become turbo evil
やってやるぞやってやるぞ
as you see fit
知らせ剣乱
and have it actually like influence the story. Step 1, no essential NPCs.
兵戦行きます
やむそうか
You can murk anyone at any time provided you have the actual power to fight the units there.
地に伏せよ渾身発揮怒涛
You wish the Fire Emblem Fates just had a plain old evil rather than whatever the fuck Conquest was. Just to refresh, Conquest is the one where you join Nor, right? Okay.
勝つもむ
負けないぞ
活目せよ楚は命楚は開白の雫にし星をなす者絶技発揮怒涛行け
There really isn't a critical NPC in New Vegas? Yeah, I believe the only
面倒面倒
unkillable NPC, effectively unkillable NPC is Yes Man. I guess it's because if you kill every other NPC, you would not be able to end the game. And so Yes Man will just constantly respawn.
絶技起動我が名にかけ
So that you always have that ending that you can pick if you need to.
雨の村雲疑似解放オルチ
I mean, you can kill Yes Man, he won't stay dead though.
勝ちましたじゃあそういうことでそそくさ
You kill anyone in Morrowind? You can, but you can kill a lot of people. That makes the game unfinishable.
Collecting the final piece of Exodia January 3億8061万7
Hypothetically, anyway. What's this? Alright, thank you for the 1,000 bits. CDN. Alright, let's examine the might. Hopefully I got the right account. Just sends in a new backup. A unit with a backup of its personality. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, look at her. Look at her. Oh no, where's the NP upgrade? It's okay, I won't hold you to that standard. Because I'm too late. Fine. 120, 2K, 2K. Bond CE. 30 skills. 30 appends. NP5. 2,500. This is a perfect jailter. A perfect prison. I was like, this. Alright. Jailter. Oh good, I wrote her down as jailter. Alright, so now you have a 10k perfect crown. Congratulations, CDN. Actually, chat. You know what game I would love to... what series I would love to play on stream sometime? Not related to the good ending, bad ending sort of deal. But I've been having the urge recently to play a Total War game. I have Rome. I'm kind of debating whether that would make a good stream. You know, once my schedule clears up anyway. Wait for the 40k one? I'm gonna be honest with you. My interest in Warhammer 40k is very casual. I'm a tourist. I'm a Warhammer 40k tourist. So I wouldn't mind playing Warhammer 40k, but I don't think for me it would hit quite as hard as like the real world, the set in the real world Total War games. If that makes sense. You'd recommend Rome Remastered? Okay. Worth a try. You know what? Rome Remastered I think may make a good stream. I just pick a faction and try and conquer the world as them. And hope I don't get like one of the really fucking bad factions. Hello Trungmai. Not Sunday? Yeah, but there's too much to do today. Or too much to do between NA and JP. So I figured, you know what? Let's finish off Samurai Remnant today. And then do... whatchamacallit? Do the JP event on Sunday. Modded Civ 5, huh? It'd be more of a chatting game, but yeah. I would love to... I don't... If I could get the fucking game to work properly, I would love to show you guys that one, a Civ 4 mod. There's a really interesting one. That's like it's the scenario for the Civ 4 mod that I'm thinking of. It's not a mod. It's like a special DLC scenario, I think. Is one where like the Russian Federation is falling apart, and essentially you have to try and like from your starting point gain control over the country. Except there's like nuclear silos and shit, which you can also get access to, that are defended by like either remnants of the army or stuff like that. Now, when I played it, there was an update to the AI which broke it and made the barbarian factions, which is what they what their code runs off of, act as a single monolith. And what happened was that instead of guarding the nuclear silos, these units would just fucking fire them everywhere. It was very funny, but it also kind of made it unplayable. You notice the Privities? Yeah, they're there from last time. Yeah, listen, guys, if I am trying to plan out a route where I could actually finish all the extant goal streams. Once I do that, I'd love to bust out some showcases for you guys.
楚は開闢の雫にして星をなす者絶技
Speaking of Fallout, yeah, no kidding.
行け
I had a similar issue. There was like a space themed, like a space themed scenario in Civ 4. It was like future sci-fi spaceships and stuff like that. And it had the same problem where, because of the way barbarians work, barbarians in that scenario were space pirates. But essentially all the space pirates would act as a single nation. And they would essentially grow in power so quickly because space is vast, they could spawn fucking anywhere. That's not actually held. Space pirates just overwhelmed every actual nation. Every actual nation on the map by the end of the game. Because they would just come in numbers and from places that you can't really prevent. I should see if they ever patch that to work. Because I played it before they broke the AI, and it was actually quite fun. But I had to give up once the AI got broken and the barbarians just wouldn't work as intended. So hello, Dalong.
Saber は奥だ。いいものを拾ったな。
71 missions.
気配があるな。
Oh, she doesn't know about the trees. I like how they use the Raiko crying face to make Ushigozen seem like a turbo schizo in this. I think it's pretty effective. These fucking seeds. Stop it. Stop doing the seeds. No one cares about the seed. No one likes the seeds. Am I going crazy, or will, like, they only sometimes acknowledge the existence of the Lost Belt seeds? Because it's like, what? Lost Belt 2, Heian-kyo. LB7 did it. And then this. Sakurai thing? I'd believe it. Okay, I need a writer for this. Who is a strong AoE writer? Chat, you happen to know any strong AoE writers that I can utilize? Who could it be? Who could I use? What kind of writer can bail me out of this mess? Oh no, it's him. Can't escape the fucking guy. Here, you get to fight a Pokemon trainer Achilles and Santa Claus. I was like, hey, how's it going, Clage? Privity sidebar. They grow in might. DDN, you want to curse Catalyst? Sure thing. Let's take a look. See what we got in the old watering hole. Oh, that's right. You're doing commentary next weekend, aren't you? Hey, best of luck for that. Cursed Catalyst. Let's see what I got. Ah, here you go, CDN. Sorry about the rude question, but why are you naked? Or for this one, I suppose I should say, why are you Shosets? What the fuck? It's a hell of a reveal, isn't it? I can't believe Yui grows on trees. Boss, now that you used him, next time you roll, he's gonna show up. Mark my words. Is that so? You got 2 Yuis, congratulations. Hey, Hollow. Let's put it to the test. Skip roll. Boom. Okay, it didn't immediately mineral out. Oh, it's 2 of those, though. Uh-oh. Oh, 3 CEs. It's still going. Come on. 3 lines. No, where's my 3 line? No, it's over. They gave me 4 CEs and told me to fuck off. Looks like we both lose, Hollow.
I'm about to summon it.
I brought shame upon this chat. Boss, please bring me out back. I'll do you something worse than bringing you out back. Also, that's a lot of Yuis. The Yui Paradise. I will bring forth the curse. Hollow, I sentence you to death by reverse Tamamo. Death by reverse Tama ass. Imagine asking BB to draw you a picture and she sends you this. What did she mean by this? Hold on a second. Oh. More shosetsus than I know what to do with. We're gonna need a very big blender for this. I'll summon Shuten. Use it for manual labor? Shit! If only I could. Alright, let me throw a different rider at them. I did a round with Achilles. Let's do one with... Oh, this will be easy peasy. Da Vinci can absolutely shit all over these. Vehicular manslaughter. It's like a zombie apocalypse. I hopped on my PC since I got home. You'll never guess what the stream thumbnail was. Oh, hello, Chemist. How's it going, dude? Well, these farming level diversion nodes have been driving me up a wall. Yeah, it's slow going, isn't it? I mean, thankfully, if you just go in with, like, a Da Vinci or, like, a Takeru, you can scythe through them without too much trouble, but it is obnoxious.
You get dick because you are a follower?
No, they're fighting back. The weak fight back. But having to lose my shoe in Luis's ass? No. Unfortunately, there's more endgame in Metaphor than I thought. So we're going to need to actually tap into the final session. The final allotted session. Truth be told, an obnoxious part of that game, of that end game, was me waiting to actually just wait out the final few days when there was, if like, nothing productive to do. Which is kind of a shame. Like, I don't know if there's a skip straight to the final day option in that game. But it is a little unfortunate. Last bit of story is like still 3 to 4 hours? Fucking hell, that much? Interesting. Oh, guess we got ourselves a Wednesday, boys.
ここまで行ってみよう。それ。
Oh my, wait, we found it! Guys, we found her! Yui Shosetsu X! There she is! Amazing.
負けないぞ。やります。ここでまっすぐ。行くよ。金の値が。
Saber Wars 3, we're in it, man. You know what they should have done as a joke? At the start of this week, they should have had a master mission to kill 100 Saber Servants. And you're like, how the fuck am I supposed to do that in a reasonable amount of time? Then you do this? Sorry, I kill 100 Caster Servants, not Saber Servants. I have Sabers on the brain. I'm MHX pilled. Oh, hold on. Holy shit. Yeah! One of the event missions is kill 60 casters? Oh, boy. That's neat. Did a stylized version of the map with a tree of emptiness. Hey, thank you for the 50 bits, Anders. Let's take a look. So Yui joins the Fate characters that wear a Taimanin style uniform club. Ah, a most glorious and fashionable club. Time the Crimson Codex talks, my brain keeps substituting the map from Dora the Explorer. Jesus. Hey! So hello, B-Man. And oh, how's it going, Dahonic? I think I have a complaint. I was promised a top 10 servant list for 2026, and all I got was CL's NP looping for 30 minutes. Explain yourself. Well, listen, I told you I'd be talking about the 10 best servants of 2026. I didn't say anything about them not being CL. Yep. Yeah. Oh, chat, speaking of the top 10 video, have any of you seen the alternate thumbnail? I have it set to A/B test, but I'm curious as to who here has seen the other thumbnail. Yeah, let me show you guys. So this, chat, is the normal thumbnail for the top 10 servants of 2026 video. And here is the alternative thumbnail. As you can see. Truth in advertising. For the record, I think Put Up Your Duke CL is my favorite among these.
確かめるか。今は俺が店番だ。拾っておけ。新たな仕事か。
100 caster class enemies.
いいものを拾っ。
You've been to my channel at least 5 different times as I posted it. You only ever saw the alternate version? That's crazy. What the fuck? So let me combine these. Rezdalco made the top 10 list. I thought about it, and I think I actually do use her enough in practice to where she merits a spot. Like, she's a super jank servant, but, like, she actually, like, her NP as Super Alco is actually really good. I'm gonna go back to the classic ones and include all the meme comms I can make with her. That'd be funny. I should think about it. I think it'd be nice to do a team deep dive for CL. Do you know how the AB versioning works on YouTube? No, it just supposedly it just shows people randomly which like one thumbnail or the other. And it like measures differences in like watch time and retention and shit. And then like picks one at the end. But as to who it shows what, that I don't know. Alice, there's a number of reasons why I didn't end up picking Alice. There was a couple of servants that were competing for the 10th slot. Hakuno was, Iori and Takeru were, and then there was Alice. I think Alice was the most cuttable servant I had on the list, or that I was considering. Just because she does not fill a necessary function in your roster. Her substitute gimmick is interesting, but it also really doesn't help that, as you know, I've had to use her at NP1 a decent amount. She really doesn't do shit at NP1. You desperately need multiple copies before you even like consider using her for anything. Caster tax. Like it really
PG-13.
really sucks. Well, I will say she has like hypothetically one of the stronger Grand Servant like Bonsai combos, just because her Bonsai is super strong. Utility wise. So thank you for the 50 bits, Mystic. Like the Tsukihime girls, your wallet may not survive when they add both Akiha and Hisui and Kohaku. Well, lucky for me, I'm not a big fan of Akiha. Because she looks like a flatter and meaner Alko. Oh. So he avoided the question. I suppose it makes sense. It probably wouldn't make Iori any happier to know that he how he died. Well, at least in that one ending. Meanness of a character is inversely proportional to the buoyancy of a character. Case in point, adult Raiko is kind and she would float in a category 5 hurricane? Amazing. Sachin? I might roll for a Sachin. Just because I think Sachin is a funny character. Albeit a sad one. Yeehaw! Now, as a filthy secondary, I've only ever seen Akiha in the anime. But I'm going to point out that, like, I want to say, like, half the scenes of Akiha in the anime are just her glowering at Shiki silently across a table. Which, you know, doesn't exactly make for the greatest impression. It's about half her character? Oh boy. Does something horrible on your YouTube recommendations? It was someone taking on the challenge quest with a maxed out punished Miyu? Bold. Committed even. Is the only Tsukihime I experienced the anime? Yes. It's also recommended the manga to me. I should read it. But yeah, no. The anime was my first experience. My first and so far primary experience with Tsukihime. Manga only covers the arcade route, but it does a great job. Okay, or a good job even. Death to Chaldea. Hold on a second. I need to find an image real quick. Chat. Now I'm just picturing this, but it's all Yui. Death to Chaldea. 4 Yuis at a table. Hey, Klidge? You just call me Klidge? How many chats are you in at the same time? NP. Also, let me do this. I will run DaVinci. I don't think there's any reason for me not to run DaVinci in these. Oh, so you just write the same fucking thing again, but you write my name instead? Alright, get the fuck out of here. What are the odds he's just posting this to, like, every chat he's in? At the same time. That actually would explain a lot about that one day. Yeah, he kept asking how the BSC were, yeah, and then leaving before he could get an answer, like twice in a row.
バカ
すなわちランチタイム。
神々よ昇乱なれ。
黄金律にも種類があるのさ。私の宝具見たいのかい？
ほう
よかろう。駆け抜けるは前人未到。未完の馬よ、輝ける轍を残せ。ああ、人生はとても楽しい。
I play Pathways as a meme. What game is Pathways? Raise Rum again. I wonder if I can. It'd be fun. Didn't they take it down? Listen, if I can, I think it'd be funny. Actually, on stream, I probably shouldn't. Yeah, come to think of it.
はま、オッケー。そう、君たちはあらゆる困難を乗り越える。
Someone mirrored it?
その
Amazing.
証を今示そう。ビューティフルジャーニー。さあ、
Hey guys, we haven't gotten to the point where ChatGPT could just enter a stream and start asking questions, right? I shudder to think. I don't know what's less comforting. The idea that someone is stupid enough to do that, or the idea that a bot can operate at the level of a very stupid individual.
全力で行くぞ。これお待たせしたな。これが答えだ。
陰気高級を満たし
オッケー。
皆正体を見失う。
というわけで皆殺しだぞ。
Oh, hi, Query. What's up, dude?
Good morning. 芸術とはせーの。
Okay, chat. I have a prediction. The guy is not actually watching this stream, but will realize shortly
私の宝具
that he's been timed out and then send me a PM, another PM asking me why on Discord. And then I'll just fucking ban him because I'm like, all right, if he's hearing this, it does it anyway. He has it coming. And if he doesn't hear it and does it, he also has it coming.
というわけで皆殺しだぞ。三三日光昼休み七に来る。
Yeah, last time he DM'd me on Discord and sent me a friend request on Discord, and I'm pretty sure before that, before he typed any messages on Steam, like in chat, sent me a Steam friend request. I'm pretty sure that was him. Like, who does this? God, it reminds me. There was a dude way back, not way back, but like a decent ways back, who got banned. Well, I banned him from chat because he was really fucking annoying and stupid. But his immediate response is to send me a PM through every available platform, just saying, "Yeah, we're cool. Yeah, we're cool, Fino. We're cool." It's like over and over again. Like, is this sane behavior? Are we cool? I don't. I think by by like the third time, I'm starting to think we're not cool. Let me see if I still have the PMs. If Twitch hasn't cleared them, they might still be around, at least on their end. Bakshin, 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 bakshin. We're cool, right, boss? No! Not cool at all. We have a guy that keeps making alt accounts with the same name to ask the same question. I don't remember that. We like back during Solomon, there was a guy that kept trying to spoil that Romani was Solomon. Very strange. And there was the guy made like 50 accounts. I'm very curious, actually. I wonder if I have these. Jesus Christ, Twitch. Can I see more than like 2 whispers at a time? A 3, I guess. Oh, God. I have to fight this shit with this team? Why must Miyu be punished like this? Is it cancel out or defensive disadvantage? You know what? Fair. Sorry, I'm trying to look for this idiocy. Okay, we got this. Behold. I can kill 3 enemies this turn. FGO, there have been chatters who have tried to backseat game for you. There absolutely have. It was way worse, like, when the game first came out on NA. Oh my god, they just keep on spawning.
呪え我が血をたたれ我が罪を口寄せ伊吹大明神演技
イラつくんだな。
お任せ
了解だ。てめえ
Oh, the Yuis keep dropping homunculus babies. I can't believe all the Yuis are pregnant. You know what would have been the funniest is if they let us use Jolter, but they let us use like oh what was that fucking Orlean Jolter, and we could just AOE the Yuis down using bootleg Phobos Catastrophe. That's not Ryder. It's just more Yuis. If you give a homunculus baby to a male servant for ascension, does that make it anti-empreg? Oh my god. Well, listen, eating babies doesn't make you pregnant. It makes you a cannibal. Used magical white phosphorus to kill women and children? Bro, why couldn't we use some of that on Yui? Oh. We did it, guys. Giant ghost Shosets. It's beautiful. Did drain all my charge, though. Fucking asshole.
然だ。
You get dick because you are a follower?
Check some setting. I could figure it out this way. Maybe not. I'll see if I can find a record for Sunday. Oh my god. She's become an NPC. Wait, what did he say? We have no greater humiliation. What the fuck? You know what this reminds me of? This is Yui only talking in like pre-packaged lines. It's uncanny. It's like the ending of MGS2. Being the wallet of BB can consider it a worse fate. I feel like BB is pretty economical when it comes to raising her own funds. Being BB's like investor would not be the worst thing in the world. Being BB's errand boy would. And the case in point, Matcha. Robin is suffering, dude. As hello, mans. Poor fucking Robin. Whichever would drive me the fastest into bankruptcy? Any combination of Artorias. Lakshmi Bai would also be pretty bad for your luck, yeah. Stop hitting Spartacus, I need him. ECC shopping the way to get the currencies. We have 4 Waifu calendars. It is suffering.
さてとりゃ
Are you ready, chat? Behold the might of Li Shuen. Oh, baby. Look at his amazing strength. He did it. One pump, one kill. Truly, is Li Shuen worth using in 1995? Yes. Come on, guys, be kind to Li Shuen. So what if you can only thrust 3 times? It happens to plenty of guys. Is his assassin self any different? Does more damage, but has the same fundamental issue. Well, has a similar fundamental issue where he really doesn't do much beyond the turn that you activate his buffs. He doesn't have the problem where he has 2 separate skills that do the same thing for 1 turn. So in that regard, he's slightly better than Lancer Li Shuen. You know what's funny? I feel like, aside from like, you know, you get like some interesting banter once in a while, like with Chiome and Ashwataman. But I think that what this event is really lacking is that it chooses to like swap out all of the rogue servants for new rogue servants. But like they don't banter very much. They don't play off each other in like an interesting way. Fundamentally speaking, there's very little difference that would have been made. Like say if Darius was here instead of Spartacus, or if like Tamamo no Mae was here instead of Tamakat. Well, for the purposes of like these characters actually interacting, and it really hasn't made a difference, which I think is kind of a missed opportunity. If they've gone to the trouble of writing in the swap in the first place. It almost feels like they swapped the characters just for the sake of having different characters. Or, you know, because some of them aren't in this game. Does Tamakat have more screen time than regular Tamamo? I want to say yeah. She's been in more events, but her appearances tend to be fairly short. I want to say. I forget if she has a big rolling Grail live or not. But, like, she shows up briefly in stuff like this, Saber Wars 2. I forget the rest. Like, they travel to a bunch of locations and don't learn anything at any of them. You're just checking a box. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Kind of surprised they haven't added the rest of the Samrem cast in FGO, since I don't think they can hollow Ataraxia Samrem. I think it'd be nice if they did. Like, it's just a 2-year roll. If we get another Samrem crossover, I would hope it's this year. Maybe we can have an actual Grailfront event this time. Huh? I'm hoping the new era of FGO, like FGO 3.0, or I guess, yeah, 3.0. Are we at 3.0 or is it 2.9? Whatever, either way. I'm hoping that means we actually get, like, small events again. Is Tamamo the most shafted servant in proportion to how heavily she was initially promoted and featured? That's a good question. There's a number of servants that I think get very little at play relative to how they were built up. I want to say Lancer Artoria is one of them. Because they were kind of like pushing her as both like an alter and her like proper self in a lot of things. But her appearance kind of peaked with Bunny Artoria, really. And then she just kind of fell out of relevance in favor of Castoria. And even though some of the other Knights of the Round Table have made subsequent appearances, like story relevant ones, like Tristan did in Lost Bolt 6, for instance. You know what? I'm not gonna power this up because that just makes Tamakat take aggro. It's a 2.5. Enfield has used the worst trap of all to maintain you playing, making an optimized factory. I'm gonna be real, when I started seeing screen caps of Enfield, I thought people were just getting into Factorio again. Listen, it's a game that I'd like to give a try. To those of you that have tried it, how much Arknights do you need to know? Also, holy shit, I need to help Tamakat out here. Okay, thankfully I remembered that this actually heals her. Not Factorio, Enfield. This is a very funny light sentry.
Good morning.
And if it's the player a bit, because I'm gonna be real with you, I haven't read anything from like the Patriot arc onward. As far as the main story is concerned, I've only like properly read up through the thing with Frost Nova. Oh, Anders, that came up in movie night. Yeah, where people were getting like charged for other people's purchases. Insane. Absolutely fucking insane. Oh, I could have just changed NPs here. That was bad. Does anyone use Amazon or Audible? I know of Audible. If I listened to audiobooks more often, I would use Audible. What are you trying to like publish a novel? Audiobook novel? Or does Audible do print as well? I thought Audible was only audiobooks. You know, trying non-traditional novel publishing. I see. I mean, I can't vouch for the quality of the service, but Amazon does let you do it. Like, what, EPUB, was it? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Oh, bloody Jesuit sorcery!
He's going over that cliff. Ah!
You for the 50 bits, Anders. And in the end, it all returns to end of Evangelion. Oh, it all comes returns. It comes and returns. Minor spelling mistake. Ah, here we have many friend. You know what? We're fighting a demon, right? Crazy fucking psycho demonic waifu. I think there's only one solution. We fight fire with fire. No, you know what? Actually, yeah, you know what? For this one, I will do it. I will do it this way. I have another plan for next round. Let's fucking go, boys. Oh, no, it is time for her to metamorphose into freaky fish form. Let's get crazy. Here she is. If anyone can take that ox knot in a fight, it's Szechuan Kiara. Maxi's going to 1. Oh, thank fuck. It's one nice thing at least. Oh no, CDN, I said not in a fight. Well, I suppose you could do that too.
稚魚の群れ私ときめいてしまいます限度はありませんですか要請接続やだな早書きですよカルウェア
If anyone can shove all these shosetsus where they don't belong, it's Kiara.
菩薩の救いをお求めですのに落ちたる先は気楽て獲物を捕らえる
Dude, you can shove the entire tree in there.
この楼閣に皆様の仏母でございます
The world's largest case of unbirth. Mistake? No, this is main. Mistake fortunately does not have an NP5 Kiara. Unfortunately, it has an NP5 Summer Kama, which is only marginally better.
我が勝ち
運命をかけた戦いであればむさぼ夢のように
Does they finish? No, I'll be grinding that later.
主情なくして情動なしその苦しみが我が楽しみ
Oh, that's right, it's Google Lana.
ニルマーナラティ
I was like, hello, Cody.
かわいらしいこと泡と消えるのが定めこれがすべてあなたの
聞かぬ
Oh, that's it? Wait, hold on. Kiara hasn't showed you her party trick yet. Oh, come on. Are they really gonna make me use this? Ugh, how annoying. But you know what? We can spice things up a little bit. Fucking, or you know what? I have a solution. I have my usual solution. Where's Obi Wobi? There he is. It's okay, Raiko can take him. You take them all, really. In a fight. Raiko have voice lines for a younger self while like in the game? That's an interesting question. Let's see. Ushikozen has lines for Kintoki. I don't know if the Raikos have lines for each other, though. Oh, no, she does. She does have a line for Raiko. Ushikozen has a line for Raiko. I need to see if Raiko has one for her. Actually, I should show you guys some of the Ushikozen lines. I think you'll get a kick out of them. No, it looks like the Raikos don't have specific lines for her. Do I have lines for BB? Yes. You can't see it, but I'm doing the 6-7 hand motion right now. It's the hand sign for my cursed jutsu. Have I seen a doujin starting both Raiko and Ushigosen? I have not. Yeah, though that would be certainly an interesting scenario, wouldn't it? I need to see if there's any good Fate doujins recently. The pace is really slowed down. Who'd have thunk it for a game this old? I feel like over time, MASH is increasingly carrying the back of this game. This game's like doujin. Doujin loadout on her back. I'm kind of hunting for something on the side here. Trouble, really. Ooh, nasty. This. Ah. No, Shosetsu! I don't like this! I don't like this! MASH, don't look! It's about to get very sexy. Wait a second, so is her whole plan stupid in the first place? Like, she wants to use our power, but by our power, she really wants the black, like, not the black grill. We have that. But the black barrel, which isn't here. So it just wouldn't have worked to begin with. It really is like Doman, isn't it? Oh. Oh, shit! Yeah. Shame on the Undying, huh? You know what's funny? I think this is the most interesting thing Chiemon has done in, like, anything. Because he's super fucking lame in Samrem. This how the counterforce only does shit after mankind dies out? Hmm. Okay, we got this. Behold, Ushi goes in. What the fuck is that? Prick? Alright, fine. Guess we do it this way. Actually, no, I should do it this way. I should NP anyway, just so I can do some damage to the wall. Get above Eerie for the next fight? Nah. We did it, guys. Eerie's been defeated. Amazing. There we go. Oh, the skill's not even maxed out. So lame. Oh, well, that's fine. Ushi goes and still has a couple of stacks on her. 2 stacks? Okay, let's do this then. The last fight, level 1, that might be hard. That might be a little difficult. I might have to actually level her if I'm thinking of the same fight that you are. Oh, come on, of all the times. Stop it! Stop trying to kill yourself! I need that one! Alright, let's just go loud.
ご命令とあら、あらあらまあまあ。
来たれ我が中心、我が手足、我が土佐、四天王の
Look at the Bold Disaster 2026. No, God.
将来天皇開会。
Terrifying thought.
軽い軽い。ごめん。あらまあ。軽い。おかくんはどうぞ。歪みねじるおぞましくもうめくばかり。正しさなどかけらもない。ならば壊しましょう。すべてを。
自由に振る舞いすぎたようです。商談失
How
敗という
terrible.
ことで。私ともあろう。すまない。
Well, okay, this might get interesting. I don't remember what my backline is. Oh! A hero! Let's fucking go. You're going straight to hell.
やるじゃん。
俺
すぐ行くよ
もちろん。それ見つけた。審査行きまーす。
うかつ。
Very nice. Oh, hey. Thank you, Clouded Row, for the 74 months. If you know how we're doing, it's gonna freeze overnight here. How's the weather been? It's been getting colder for me, dude. It's not like unbearably cold yet, but damn. Cole's getting your neck of the woods tomorrow night. Raining there a lot for you, Zando. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it sure is winter. It's fucking cold. It's actually colder than it ever was in December over here. Okay.
Saber は奥だ。新たな仕事か。やってみよう。
Oh boy. I mean, surely I don't need Eerie for this. Here's what I'll do instead. I'll use a real fucking servant. Fuck yeah, look at this dude. And my backup just in case. Lego. Takeru. Uh-oh. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, why the fuck not? Oh, he's joining in. Question mark? Hold on. Ah, we'll do it anyway. Fuck that. What, no 480p NP? Let's take a little peek-see. Versus huge fucking tree.
get out, I'm in the house like carpet.
Oh, what a great line to start this fight off. The great wheel, or sorry, sacred wheel turning king is right up there with the Yamato Takeru no Mikoto bit sound. It is quite a mouthful. Last time we fought one of these, Lost Belt 7, right? Do we actually fight the tree in Lost Belt 7? I think we do. It makes more of itself. Oh, or it ate the tree? Okay, no, we fight the seeds. Never mind. In that case, yeah, it would have been Heian-kyo.
Golden energy. Ah, finish that.
なんだと命令と
決めるぜ。
Because there's no tree in Trom either. So that would mean Olympus and then Heian-kyo. And then this.
もろいもろい
But surely, Chad, this will be the last tree we run into, right? Right? Lost World 5 tree died in the cutscene? Oh my god! Wait, are you right? You might be right on that. So it would have been Heian-kyo. Is the last tree we fight the one, like, in a numbered Lost Belt chapter? The one in 4? Like, in a main numbered Lost Belt chapter? Holy shit.
フルス決めるぜ。ベアナックルだ。そんじゃかっ飛ばそうか。
So the dual fight with Ashwataman in the tree. Interesting. Also, this tree is super dead. Holy fuck. Cut in half by Muramasa. Oh, that's right. He does shove Atlas in the tree. And then the tree gets cut. Oh my. Oh, that's different. I'm gonna be real with you. I was wondering if they were gonna use actual Samurai Remnant footage for this. Just replace the big old snake with a tree. Surely this isn't why there's so many Hankyo parallels. Just so we could say, hey, it's the same sword. That better not be, I swear to God. They played it! They played that stupid stock explosion sound effect. Wow, it's really a Samurai Remnant. I'm pretty sure every NP except Assassins makes that sound. Assassins just makes the sound effect of a man shitting himself. You joke, but the one thing that would have made Sam Ram from just okay to immortalizing canon would have been the Takiro H scene. That would have been a hell of a thing. I think what would have made it more impressive is if they used foreground objects to hide Takeru's junk, so you can't tell if it's gay or not. Wait on Hankyo Boss. It's rated number 7 among main story. I don't know who the fucking read Hankyo and think, man, that's a good story. Woo! Base story almost done, boys. They caught us crossing the border. Hmm. You know, I feel like they could have actually just written Arya into the story, even if she wasn't playable. And that probably would have been a little more palatable. Yo, actually, I have an idea. It's a terrible idea. You know, there's like a Tale of Two Wastelands that lets you play Fallout 3 and New Vegas as a single game. Imagine if there was like a Tale of Three Scrolls that let you play Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim as a single game. That'd be so fucking messy, wouldn't it? Imagine going in and out of fucking Morrowind. I think a fusion of the three Elder Scrolls games might be, unironically, like the most buggy piece of shit in existence. It's called ESO. Disgusting. They'll also take place in wildly different time periods. Okay, so you're the dragon prisoner times 2. Yeah, so you could warp around in time. Why the hell not? Waxing moon. There's canonical time travel in Elder Scrolls. If Android Elf Genocider can do it, so can you. You know what? That's inspiring. What? Oh, it's the same one. I thought there was just the second one. Oh. Oh. I bet you Takeru was planning to shiv him. Just in case. Well, that's a relief. Because he definitely remembers. Hey, Jim Bob Sherwood. Thank you for the 69 months of nice. Very nice. How you been, good sir? Oh. Got what he wanted. Well, that's a wholesome conclusion. Kind of. Nice. Oh, God. Okay, chat. I'm going to try this once. I'm going to try to do this once. The correct way. Sorry. I'm going to try and do this once the incorrect way. And then we'll see if I need to level up. Oh, no. He's got to fight the Elden Beast. Hey, so how'd rolls go? I didn't roll today. I might stop by JP to do dailies, but that's... Yeah, it's really about it. I'm planning on doing Gotcha on Sunday. There she is! Straight to Murder Hobo. Okay, chat. This may be difficult for me. As you can see, I might be a little underleveled. Necromancy? That would take so long. Look how little damage I do with the damage CE. Or I could barely survive one turn fighting her. Nice miss crit, Yuri. Wow, we did it, guys! Should I use Saint Quartz? Alright, I'm gonna ascend. I'm gonna ascend. I was gonna do it.
Information.
No, it's good. I believe he did it. I just don't want to do it. Ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, I'm doing it, chat. I got all the way to the bonus fight.
Arigato.
With the Eerie at level 1, no foes. I wonder how far you can get with just the free servants in this game. You could get pretty far. If by free you mean like ones that don't require you to spend any Saint Quartz, yeah, there's a lot of them. Good ones at that. Between the evocation servants, what you can hypothetically fish out of the friend point pool. And friend supports. And like the free waiver, you could do a lot.
霊気再臨。なるほど。そういうものか。
I'm gonna investigate with just welfare. Pretty far. I believe you could probably beat Ord with just welfares. That'd be the tightest one. Yeah, Ord would be like the realistic check. "36 hours? Not bad. Better than Baten Kaito's 100%.
見た目は変わらんが、何か身の内が変質しているのがわかる。こそばゆいな、これは。
I wonder if there's a Baten Kaito's 100% minus the shampoo run. That'd be interesting. Someone has to have made that as like a category extension.
骨身の芯から頑丈になっていく感覚がある。いいな、これは。こそばゆいな、これは。
I wonder how they like time the 2 weeks that you specifically have to wait for the shampoo, like in an actual speed run. Like, do they have to keep their stream on for the entire 2 weeks? That would suck, wouldn't it? Can you imagine being like a world record pace speed run? And then you just have to like wait 2 weeks hoping your GameCube and or PC doesn't crash in the meantime.
貴重な資源を注いでくれたことはわかる。大きな借りを作った。せめてお前の思いに応えるべく剣を振るうとしよう。
Or like you don't have the version of Windows that lets you defer updates. Holy shit. Let's see. People who tried to stream 100% early on got in trouble because there was so much of them just standing by a save point for hours at a time. Yeah? Yeah. I could see how that might cause some issues. Dear Miyamoto Iori. Okay, I'm just gonna hope... No, you know what? Let me level up his skill 2. I think at least, at minimum, I'm gonna need a skill 2. Or I'm gonna want a skill 2. Oh, it's so annoying. I gotta click through twice as many prompts for this. Discuss the amount of gems. Yeah, unfortunately, the amount of yellow gems you need kind of presupposes that you farm like a shitload of the others. Sure, I'll trade you. I'll give you I'll give you 100 blue gems. Per lantern. Sorry, not lantern. Per lamp. Per genie lamp. Okay, hold on. I was gonna level this skill, but I realized something. Perfect. There we go. What a beaut. Add a privity, you got it. You gonna send me to a brain rot rehab? I don't need help. I'm doing just fine. My brain work real good. Oh my god, look how much of a difference it makes. Holy shit. You guys are reminding me of like an old meme. That where it's Obi-Wan going, be wary of your friend Palpatine. And then the next give is like, and your pal friend Patine. They got to fight one last time. Okay. Here's my pitch. Stranger in Paradise style Samurai Remnant follow-up, where Iori has to kill his way to inside of Primordial Chaos, and where he can fight Musashi one last time.
Servant, エイレ。そういった実感は未だにない
Wait,
が、
in Pokemon, Aerial Ace's Japanese name is Suame Gaishi. That's pretty cool.
源いよりだ。
That is pretty cool.
以後もよろしく頼む。俺はお前の剣だ。
Yanma and Yanmega, those are dragonflies, not swallows. You might be thinking of Swellow. In every cutscene, he tells the boss to fuck off or shut the fuck up. You know what? I'd play that.
俺が何者かし。
いおりは休憩中だそうだ。ふむ、次が来たか。どれどれ。ふむふむ。よかったな。おお、良いものだな。おお。
Okay. Now I just have to farm a shitload so I can unlock the challenge quest. You know what, chat? Couple of things. Hold on. Go in here first. I think that'll take me longer than 40 minutes, so I'm gonna hold off on that. Here's what I will do. Oh, hold on, I need a different ascension.
これなる霊気の私こそは人界への復讐者。それが人界を取り戻さんとする者と契約果たすとは。
Fate TM has a strange sense of humor.
私はあなたと仲睦まじくありたいと願います。願っています。本当ですよ。
You know, I believe that a little
あ
less
なた
now.
の魂に染みついた黒く暗い一条の矢。ブラックバレルと申しましたか。あなたはそれと一度ならずつながったのでしょう。なんと羨まいや素晴らしいことでしょう。あなたは死と滅びそのものにつながった。ぜひともその真髄教えていただきたいもの。私父上お許しください。違うのです。私ちゃんと殺します。都の敵は人界の敵はみんな殺しますから。何か聞きましたか？聞い
Where
て
the
いません。
meds at?
私の魂は変わらない。小説はどこまでも正しい。どうせこの世は地獄なれば、私は志願すべてを壊し尽くし、殺し尽くし、そうすることで全てを正す。せいぜいお手元の聖杯を大切にされると良いでしょう。我が新たなる主よ。何か先日からあなたの様子がおかしいような。私を幼子か
Are they getting crazy? In this crazy, maybe a little.
まったく。まあいいでしょう。それより
You could fix her? Shit.
その魂に
I hope I did. I just gave her a shitload of
死
grills.
の気配。
Try and finish the final boss of JP tonight? No, I think I'll be doing that on Sunday. I'll be doing the challenge quest for this, the finale for JP's story, and also the JP event on Sunday. I think that'll make for a nice full day. But I'm glad I opted to do this today because that was like 3 hours of story with some fights. 3 hours of story and fights, really.
殺しません。まだ殺しませんよ。そのように怯えずともよいのです。私はいつでもあなたの味方ですよ。小説。何を驚いた顔をして。主天童子と言いましたか。何？好み？何の話です？痛いのはいや主よ
I'm gonna be doing the cutscenes for JP spoiler bits. I'll just look at the images with no context.
己宮本伊織己大和武一度ならず二度までも
That's my favorite way of playing JP events and stories, to just look at the images with no context and to wonder what the fuck happened there until 2 years later. Also, I'm kind of fishing for a specific reaction here. You'll have to give me a moment. Is there a 1-year no-go for the finale? Well, you'd have to see.
好きなものなどございませぬ。ええ、何一つとして。あらゆる命に従いましょう。我が新たなる主。嫌いなもの。そんな風に考えるのはおかしいでしょ。だって、取り立てて一つなんて選べるはずもない。すべてが嫌い。すべてが憎い。主よ。あの盾の少女。
No, 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 no.
確か。マッシュ。そう。マッシュですね。ぜひ、お近づきになりたい。
I don't like where this is going.
季節の催しですか。では、資源の確保に出向く必要がありましょう。いざ、坂田金時、街道まで。いえ、いけない。この心はいけない。私がこの心を得たら、私は私でなくなる。恐ろしい。ああ、恐ろしい。幼子。幼子は近づくな。
Hey guys, that would make a good Twitter banner, wouldn't it? Be gone, child.
どうかあなたはあなたの正しさを失わぬよう。渡辺の綱。なるほど。よく仕上がった源氏武者。そう。父上は三つ中
didn't want a manic pixie dream
あ
girl.
なたのような男に育てたかったのでしょうね。私を。あれが大人になった私。
Man, I just got a depressive pixie dream
そ
girl.
うですか、そうですか。
Depressive pixie nightmare girl.
記録として知ってはいましたが、そう。本当に狂ってしまったのですね。私、息吹の巫女。苦手です。 ああ、あのお方はきっと辛い道を歩んでこられたのでしょうね。主、主よ。あのた
Okay. We're looping. We're looping her dialogue better than she loops monsters. Actually, yeah, you know what? I have an idea. All right, chat. A little bit. Did I just say Brack? I'm Black Rail Cuckoo looping on JP. What changed? Did she get buffed? For this most recent event? Or are you talking about the new plug suit? Okay. Interesting. All right, y'all, let's give it a go. I'll run through the banners. Chicken Queen override. That's pretty sick. Nope, it's Medusa. What about Melt Release? Not any banners? No, sir. The nightmare reign of banners is over. It ended at the end of the year, I believe. SS in. Help me, Protea. Okay, last one. Can I ruin the premise of Sunday's stream? Survey says no. Not even an event CE. Cocked. Unfortunate. Alright, chat. I believe I've done enough for tonight. I figure I'll just be sort of spinning my wheels. So, with that in mind, yeah, I'll do the farming I need off stream. I'll metaphor it. And then we'll come back on Sunday for FGO. I'll be doing the event on JP, finale of the story, and also the final challenge quest on NA for Semrim. Should be a nice and tight session we got. But tomorrow, Trouble in Terrorist Town. I'll be posting details on Discord after the stream. So keep an eye on those if you want to get in on the action. It's going to be very fun. With that said, lads, I'll talk to you later. Peace out. Oh, hold on. I should raid, shouldn't I? Fuck it. Alright. Say hi to this motherfucker. Alright. Till next time.